Hello everyone! Welcome to the first devlog for the Fractured Earth, my personal project, a sandbox survival game set in a techno-fantasy world. Basically a game where you can explore, craft, build your home, and all the while be chased by giant monsters that want to nibble you like a snack. So, where are we at? In the last few weeks, I've been working mainly on the game world and the map loading system. Before, my poor character would fall into the void every time I loaded a game. Now I've solved this with a brilliant trick spawning an invisible floor under my feet. So yes, technically my character walks on air, but it works. Let's talk for a moment about what's already in the game: exploration in a huge world with the World Partition system. Melee and ranged combat, plus spell attacks. AI enemies that attack based on distance, both melee and magic attacks. And of course crafting, because in any self-respecting survival game, you always have to build at least one rusty sword or a house with crooked walls. Crafting is the foundation of any survival game, and this one is no exception. Start with wood and stone and work your way up to valuable, technological, or magical materials. What would a survivalist be without houses? Build one with different materials. This one is made of wood. I'll add other materials later. Give me time. Get ready to wear various types of armor, but not before crafting them and gathering or finding the necessary materials. As mentioned, melee weapons are complemented by various themed firearms appropriate to the context. Ranged weapons are still very useful, but they won't always be the best solution. In any case, be careful with your ammo. Like any good RPG, I've included a leveling system that gives you points to distribute in order to unlock spells, abilities, and passive buffs. Speaking of creatures, prepare yourselves to learn about the best or worst creations of nature that you never imagined you'd see. This is just one example I've included as proof, but trust me, you'll see some amazing things. In addition to a huge landscape with various biomes, the setting also includes indoor places to explore, such as this cave for example. Loot is important in this game, so explore. I almost forgot. Groups of enemies? What's better than a few hand grenades? As already mentioned, another fighting style involves magic like this simple fireball. Of course, you always start from the bottom, so be prepared to destroy everything with incredible magic. The game provides a starting class to choose from. I've currently managed to include 10 different ones, but I plan to add more. The advantage of choosing one over another comes from the starting attributes and the starting weapon. Each fighting style has a special move that can be performed with the right amount of health, but that's not all. Some special weapons and armor also have a special move. One of the classes I'd like to talk about is the classic wizard, armed with a magic staff that gives its best from a distance, even if it can also do damage in melee, and naturally also equipped with a special move. In short, get ready to face an adventure full of dangers, crafting, and exploration. Build all sorts of crazy armor and weapons. The next step will be to work on improving the world's graphics, especially the trees and leaves, which now look like they're made of green plastic. Add the first bosses, the serious ones, the ones that make you think, okay, today's not my day. And introduce a survival quest system. Because exploring and fighting are fine, but we also need a goal. And that was the first devlog for the Fractured Earth. I hope you enjoyed seeing the progress and disasters behind the scenes. If you'd like to support me, Leave a comment with the feature you'd like to see first: new weapons, bosses, or maybe a fishing system. Although I don't know if there are any fish in this world.